All right, guys, couple quick questions for you. How many of you have been told not to slide in your golf swing? Question number one. Question number two, how many of you have been told not to use your wrists and arms in your golf swing? All right, I'm guessing the vast majority of you have been told, number one, never slide, and number two, you shouldn't be using the wrists and arms in your golf swing. That's stinking thinking, which is really good for me. I'm definitely the beneficiary of people that are trying to really pacify their wrists and arms and the idea of leaning the shaft forward. These sorts of things aren't working for the vast majority of recreational golfers. It is a huge problem in the industry today. I'm going to talk about it, okay? I'm going to tee up a little ball. I've grabbed a 7-iron. All we're going to do here is work on a little bit more lateral motion as we change direction. What's that going to do? That's going to help you stall the spin phase. What is the spin phase? That's the rotational element in the golf swing. Yes, there is a spin phase, but we're not rotating between our feet. We're certainly not rotating around our trail post. What we want to be doing, of course, is rotating around our lead post. Now, we do that if we were hitting a cross-court forehand, if we were throwing a ball. Heck, we wouldn't have to think about it. It's very, very natural because our eyes are up and we're in sending mode. We're actually trying to project something forward. Well, the question is, aren't we trying to do the same thing with golf? And why is it that golfers hit at the golf ball? I think it's a little bit psychological. There's no question we're staring at the golf ball. We're not really looking and reacting to our target. I think most of you, if you were staring at your target and looking at your target, most likely you'd move through the ball a heck of a lot better. There's some psychology involved in this whole crazy game of ours that we call golf. So the objective here is, how do we deliver the golf club better? How do we get the arms to drop? How do we stop spinning through the golf ball? My feeling is this: there's a marriage between the arms dropping and the glide phase or slide phase in the transition. If you compare your arms dropping as you move some pressure forward, it's going to transform your ball striking because you're going to swing on a much shallower orbit. You're also moving towards your low point, which is slightly ahead of the golf ball. And when you get your arms slung off your chest, you're going to create a lot more speed in your wrists and arms. And yes, of course, it's the wrists and arms that produce 80+% of the speed in your golf swing. I see so many of you throwing the kitchen sink at it, spinning back to the golf ball. You're falling back as you hit it. You know who you are. You're hitting off your back foot here. It looks terrible. We don't have good finish positions. We're not getting through the golf ball. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a couple of drills. I'm going to do a pump drill to start with. That's going to be drill number one. So you're going to notice two things here, right? When I'm doing this drill, okay, I'm not gliding and keeping my arms up, and I'm not pumping and keeping my pressure back. What I'm going to do with this pump drill is my arms are going to drop as I glide, as I slide, okay, into my left side. So the arms are dropping as I move my pressure forward. Can you see that? So I'm actually taking my pelvis here and I'm naturally moving it into my left side as my upper body stays back. My chest faces my golf bag. There's no question my arms feel like they're working down. All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit it. All right, then I'm engaging my lead side here. I feel chest up, I feel pressure forward. There's no question I'm not spinning as I change direction there. Work on your pump drill. That's going to make a world of difference. All right, now the second drill, okay, we can go ahead and grab a basket, okay? Go ahead and set up to the golf ball. Put this just outside your lead foot, outside that post, you see? I don't have it a mile away. I basically have it, I would say, one club head. Can you see that? One club head to the left of my lead leg. What I'm going to have to do here, obviously, to feel that, is I'm going to have to get my feet moving a little bit more this way in order to make contact with the basket, okay? What I'm actually encouraging you to do, guys, is move your feet and knees this way as you change direction, all right? I see so many of you as you start your downswing, this knee popping out and then the lead knee working back. This sort of a scissor motion here is a nightmare. It moves your trail hip towards the golf ball, a lot of early extension. What we want to do here, I'll give you a different angle, What we want to do here is we change direction, of course, is stall that scissor move, not be spinning, but actually move a little bit more this way. I can actually, there I am, into the basket here. You can see that, and you can see as I'm doing this, my knees and hips are actually still closed, my upper body is still facing back. So that's really, really important to create a pocket or space behind you, right? That's what we really want. Create some room behind us for those arms to drop. That's what we're looking to do. Let's go ahead and get set up one more time. All right, guys, a little TV time out. For those of you that like to work with me in person, I'm going to be hosting my Swing for Life Golf Schools in August, September, and October. I am the Director of Instruction at the Links at Stoner Ferry. We're located 18 miles due west of beautiful downtown Charleston, South Carolina. If you're looking for any information on my golf schools, head to the description. You will find it there. We'll talk to you soon. So I'm going to do the same thing as I go to the top. I'm not turning as I bump into this thing. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep my body closed. There we go. That's very, very different. My pelvis is facing back, and now I'm in a position here, guys, where I can start to sling the golf club past my body, get my arms expanding past the golf ball rather than contracting towards me. I'm actually going to allow my arms to expand. So I've got a lot of length through the golf ball here, okay? Let's go ahead and get after it. Just double check. That's the only one thing, guys. Just make sure you're the right distance here from the basket. All right, let's get after it. I'm going to drop and slide. There we go. There we go. So I can really feel here as I change direction that I'm engaging that lead leg. I'm not spinning. I'm not firing my upper body back to the ball too early. I'm engaging the lead side early here. Let's do that one more time. Go ahead and measure. Good. One more. Arms drop. That was really good there. Really, really good. All right. This is a little exaggerated. There's no question it's a little bit exaggerated. But if you can think about your transition, okay, as preparing the golf club prior to the point of collision, rather than just hitting at the golf ball from the top of the backswing, we've got to really get that club being delivered correctly. All right, if you can get the club being delivered on a different orbit, it's going to make all the difference in the world. So allow the arms to drop, guys, okay, as that lower body is shifting forward. Don't worry about not sliding, okay? That is a terrible thing to work on, trying to stand here and rotate from the top of the backswing. I see people putting stuff in the ground here and then trying to stand here and then kick the leg back. You've seen all this stuff, and using the ground, really push. I mean, oh my gosh. For recreational golfers, that's honestly about as useless as a chocolate teapot. I will tell you, it's very, very challenging. So yes, of course, we don't want a spaghetti noodle, but we've got to make sure we get this phase into your golf swing is far, far more important, I'll be honest with you, than the spin phase, the rotational phase, in my opinion. If you think this could help, go ahead and share. If you have any comments, always get back to people. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. Get after it, guys, okay? We'll talk to you soon.